got 5 points through your 6 games in Belleville. How have things been feeling there?
Yeah, it's been really good. We got a really good team down there. So, we're trending in the right direction. And I think, my success has been, very, very, credit to my teammates a lot down there. They've been helping me out. And, it's been great.
What did you like about your game through the training camp?
Yeah, I thought I liked my work ethic. I thought I worked really hard all camp. I liked my speed. I knew there was a lot of details I needed to clean up a bit, but I think just my time down there, a little bit I tried to iron some things out, and I'm ready to be back up here.
Come to camp in better shape, knowing that it was rumors that it was going to be a tough camp.
Yeah, I heard the rumors, obviously. So I had a chat with Greener halfway through summer too, and he made sure everybody come in shape. So yeah, that's what I did, and I think I did a good job of that.
Given some of your NHL experience last year, how do you feel you're better prepared for tonight's season?
Yeah, just a little more confidence. Obviously, I kind of know what to expect out there, the pace of an NHL game. So I've kind of seen that in my 6-7 games I played last year. So yeah, just the confidence I think is a little higher.
Do you prepare any differently, knowing what to expect from the game?
Not really, honestly. Try and get my body prepared, and mentally I think is the biggest thing. You just you got to step it up a little gear here and just make things happen quicker. Yeah.
Top line was yesterday or in the other game. And midway through, your thoughts on playing with Brady and Tim?
Yeah, obviously it's two good players, so I was excited to play with them. But I think it was just a shift in the game for Greener to make the switch.
What do you want to do with an opportunity like that?
Obviously you want to play well. There's probably not too often you get an opportunity like that, so hopefully you just attack it the same way as every other game.
Has Travis or anybody asked you what they expect from you, in terms of a role?
I've talked to Greener a little bit. He knows my game. He knows I'm an energy guy, so probably just do the same thing I always do.
What's the main thing for your team to respond to the disappointing road?
Yeah, obviously we lost 2 in a row, so we got to come excited to come to the rink today. We got a solid team coming in, so hopefully come out with a win.
Just bring energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Did it feel like you guys got away from the way you want to play this year in those 2 games? Like, how would you put your finger on what happened?
I think last game we had some mental mistakes at the wrong time that kind of cost us the game. But other than that, I think we've played well. I think Vegas, we played a really solid game. But yeah, just get back to our game and kind of sharpen up.
What do you think about playing Matthew Joseph for the first time on the other side?
Yeah, it'll be fun to play against. He's obviously a good dude, so it'll be a little different to see him on the other side. But yeah, it's exciting.
Were you tight with him at all when you guys were playing together here?
Yeah, I think he was one of those guys that's probably tight with everybody. He's a pretty vocal guy. But yeah, it's exciting to play against him.
What do you think? What other challenges does this team present tonight?
I think it's more about us tonight. I think we can go up against anybody. It doesn't matter about the other team, but we play our game, we'll come out with a win.
What's the biggest challenge for your hockey team here tonight? You've maintained that losing 2 in a row is unacceptable.
Yeah, and I stand by it. It's not. If you want to be successful in this league, you gotta keep the losses short, keep them to tops, 1, and then go back right at it. Are you going to be successful at doing it every time? No. But if you don't have the mindset to actually, try to do that every day and start to rack up a couple of wins, yeah, you're going to be at the bottom. So for us, it's a new day, sun shining, a little bit below 0 this morning, so a little freezing, got you going a little bit in the morning. I loved it. Get a little bit of momentum early, have some fun with it.
Some of the things that have been said about the last 2 games were mental mistakes and maybe getting away from the style you want to play. What do you think you guys need to change about your game tonight?
No, I think it's pretty spot on what's been said already. I think it's more about us than it is about the opposition during these last 2 games. I took a lot of, heat from my game as well, and I stand by it. I thought that I could have played better. My mental sharpness wasn't up to sniff at that point, so I wasn't really happy with that. Now I got a couple of days extra to really work on it and feel like I'm a little bit of better headspace. Come back home and get to play in front of the Ottawa crowd again.
As you were saying, you were pretty blunt about your own self-evaluation on Friday. So how much time typically do you give yourself to be frustrated after an outing if it doesn't go the way you want before turning the page typically?
I was perfectly fine after I woke up. So I tried to let it, at that point as well, there's a lot of emotions first came back. You want to be able to perform at the right time against a good team like that, especially when you're up 4-3 coming in late in the third. So it stung a little bit more than usual, I would say. And afterwards, I try to keep my composure a little bit, but let the emotions get a little bit of the best of me. But and after we kind of sorted it all out and looked at the footage, and you take every day as it is. Every day is a gift. So waking up in Colorado, sun was shining there as well. I'm like, oh, you know what? Life's not too bad.
You just alluded to the skate change. I'm just curious your thoughts when you made that first save after you went in. Because it was, I call it like a 10-bell save.
What was that?
What was your reaction to that save when you first went in with the skate blade change?
Oh, happy. I thought, I mean, it happened to me myself in Boston once when I was in Forsey's shoes. And luckily for us, at that point, I came straight back up when the next break of play was. Unfortunately, this time around, they kind of had to make some bigger changes, and I had to go back in, which I wasn't really prepared for. I was joking around with the equipment managers after my little shutout there, but and then you have to go right back in it. So it's not a perfect situation, but what you got to do, you just got to smile and play, take it what it is, and have fun with it.
Linus, are you feeling 100% right now?
Yeah, I feel great. Feel happy, feel excited. Like I said, we're back here. I got to see my kids, my family, and have fun with them yesterday. And then today I get to have fun with my second family. Frosting on the pumpkin?
Frost on the pumpkins.
Oh, sorry. I was like, is this something new here, like BB tails? Like, no. Yeah, it was cold. It was a little bit cold this morning. So, but I enjoy it. It's a type of environment that I grew up with. So I have no issues with it. It's just a little bit different from what you're used to for the last couple of years. But at the same time, it's a very memorable feeling, and it kind of brings back good memories.
Coach, do you subscribe to the theory that the first game back after a long road trip can be a tough one, or is it just live?
I've heard that before. So, no, I don't. Our team should be very excited to play tonight.
Who's going to be starting in net for you tonight?
Linus.
How would you like to see him have he shouldered a lot of the blame for that loss. Do you think it's a bounce back game he needs, or was that overblown?
I think, I've heard the saying a lot, you're never as good as you think you are, and you're never as bad as you think you are. Probably could fit the bill in how Linus felt after the game. So I think his game's going to progress. He was out for a bit. He might not have felt as sharp as he normally did, which is to be expected. I'm sure he'll feel sharper in his game tonight, but I'm not worried about him at all.
Why have you put Ridly Greig up on the top line? I know you did it at the bit of the end of last game, but what's that reasoning?
Well, first of all, I don't know if I'm doing that yet tonight. I was skated that way this morning, and if I do that, it's just give that line a different look.
Nicholas Giroux talks about doesn't believe it looks like he's playing at a high level, doesn't believe he's giving enough. What kind of veteran like that?
I didn't hear the who you're talking about.
Claude Giroux?
Yeah.
Feels like there's a lot more in his game. What can a veteran like that provide for your team?
Well, first of all, I think he's, again, probably overstating how he's playing. He's doing some good things. I've liked his game as of late. Sometimes players dwell on the last game that they played. But G brings a lot to our group. He's a really good hockey player. He's been in the league a while. He's a good teammate, good person, and he's a good voice in our room. Besides being a really good player.
There's an old football movie, Any Given Sunday, which you may have seen. Al Pacino, playing a football coach, gives a speech about the inches that are out there in football, and I'm guessing that translates into hockey. If you add up all the inches that are out there on the rink, that can be the difference between winning and losing. Does that translate over? Is that as simple as it is?
Might bring you in the room tonight. Yeah, no, we talk about that a lot. Maybe not Al Pacino mode, but details matter. And if there's simple things that